Congress passed the Real ID Act back in 2005, which gave states 10 years to comply with getting their driver's licenses to contain a certain amount of information and security features. Many states decided not to comply with that act. Some got waivers, others did not. And at the end of January, 9 different states drop off of the waiver list, so we will not be allowed to accept their IDs for federal identification. In order to gain access to Huachuca, it being a federal installation, if you come in from those 8 states and 1 territory, being Guam in this case, you have to provide a secondary ID in order to access post.
Good secondary IDs are passports, Tux cards, any state or federal issued ID that has a picture and biometrics, gender, age, height, weight, that sort of thing.
So say, for example, my mother-in-law came and didn't bring her secondary form of ID. I could escort her, and the access badge should be given, which say escort required. Where we run into issues, especially on graduations, family members will come in from Missouri or Washington State, or one of the states that's not going to meet the compliance, and their soldier, since they're a student, is not here to meet them, and we have to kind of have them hold fast so the student can show up.
They can call us here at the VCC. We can give them additional information on if their state is a part of the Real ID Act, or if they're from a compliant state, and we can let them know what forms of ID they need to bring in, work with them there, or arrange for them to have an escort down here. And the arrangement for the escort would have to come from them, not from us.
In June, another 5 states are added, including California. And then in October, 19 more states fall out of compliance. So basically, by the end of the fiscal year, the majority of the states' IDs will not be active. So they'll have to bring in that secondary form of ID.